what I'd like to do is do a quick squad review on my favorite Dutch setup. I use and build the Dutch team every year in Ultimate Team. So this is the best version of my favorite players right now. We'll start with the left. Personally, I find Memphis Depay to be the best, one of the best left wingers in the game, personally. I'm actually going to do a separate review on him very soon, I think, because he's just a stunning player. I mean, in 46 games for me, he's scored 12 goals. He's had 6 assists. He's a menace. I mean, he's had many chances where he's hit the post, just put it wide. He's got perfect work rates for a left wing. He's right-footed, so, great. Well, that's a way to start a video, right? Oh, yay. Maybe not silver Ronaldo, but definitely the silver Eden Hazard. I think that would be a good comparison of the two of them. So he's fantastic. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, I don't know if you can see in the back, but I've got a Klaas-Jan Huntelaar Netherlands jersey. Obviously, my name's Nick. In Dutch, that means Klaas. So I've got a huge affinity for him. Always have. I remember his Team of the Year card, or Team of the Season card, in FIFA 12 was one of the greatest cards I've ever used. And then the king of the show is really Arjen Robben, the inform. He's almost got a goal every other game. He's got 8 assists. Again, Robben's kind of the guy in this team that scores wonder goals, really, more than anything. So he's just an absolute monster. Wesley Sneijder as well. He's almost at an assist every other game. 7 goals. Great player. I always say that the fulcrum of your team, the center attacking mid of your team, has to be someone that has amazing passing and dribbling stats, great long shots. But then the biggest part of a center attacking mid for me is their usability and their unpredictability. And when I say that, I mean 5-star weak foot. Wesley Sneijder, you can receive the ball on his left foot. He can make a perfect pass. He can shoot it. He can curl it in. He can slot it behind the keeper, do a perfect lob ball, whatever you want. He receives it on his right foot. He can do the same thing. So people like Mesut Ozil, Juan Mata, the very one-footed, I like to call peg-leg players, I don't like as much as someone, or let's compare it, in a Dutch national team, someone like Rafael van der Vaart. I don't like him because he's essentially too peg-legged for me. I like having a very unpredictable fulcrum in my team, and Wesley is that perfectly. Leroy Fer is so overpowered, guys. He is basically like a cheap or poor man's Yaya Toure. I am not kidding either. His high work rates don't hurt him at all. I call him, I don't know if anyone knows people in my stream that watch always know that I call him Leroy Jenkins. And anyone that knows that troll video on YouTube that's world famous, right? If you don't, go search Leroy Jenkins. I think it's World of Warcraft troll. You'll know what I'm talking about. And anyways, anytime he scores a goal or does anything, I'm screaming his name and saying Leroy Jenkins. So I love him. I love him absolutely. Yeah, so Patrick Van Aanholt's not someone I would say you would need, really. He's more of a nice to have than a need to have. This guy you need to have in a Dutch team. Karim Rekik, I think is the way you pronounce his name. Animal. Better than any, other than if you're on Xbox and you could get the Legends, better than any of the gold players out there. And he's left-footed, so he's perfect for that spot. This guy is a mini god, though. Pace doesn't really affect him too much. Lovely player. He's got something like 98 strength, and oh my goodness, does it show. Oddly enough, if I had to pick who I liked more as a wingback, I would have to go with Gregory van der Wiel. Honestly, he's been some sort of a phenom in this team. He's so good defensively. And look at it. I mean, he has 7 assists in 50 games from right back. He's just a great player. Tim Krul is, I don't know. People that watch my streams know that I kind of hate him. He's pretty horrible, but he's the only inform and really the best Dutch keeper on PlayStation. I wish I could afford or be on Xbox and get Van der Sar. So let's go test this team out. Let's see what these guys have here. Okay, not too bad. Straight in. This is the chance. Could it be? But goal! Look at the celebration too. What a loser. Corner. Goalkeeper's got to it. Punched it away. Oh, the referee's given the penalty. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? my ass, buddy. Leroy Jenkins. What did I say? An absolute animal. Poor man's Yaya Toure. Just look at that.
Well, it was a marvellous finish, Martin. He's in the right place at the right time there. Quickly by the opposition. That teammate's made himself available with decent movement here. Brilliant opening. Here's the chance.
Leroy Fur almost got another one.
Well, they've got a corner.
Leroy Jenkins.
Here's the cross. Volleys a goal. And that's the goal that puts them in front.
What a fucking moron. Scores two of the dumbest goals ever and thinks he's a king.
And I think the midfielders, Martin, they are back off. They could be in trouble. The ball gets to here. Got to be. And that levels it up here. And the match is again. And I think on the balance of play,
Wesley,
what they deserve.
what a goal. Ooh, that pass from Arjen Robben too. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about.
Good movement by his teammate into space. Good position there. Could it be? Still a chance. Save. And here's the shot.
Oh, shush. Class. And people wonder why I use him instead of RVP. That's why. What a monster. Look at that.
Another touch of the ball. He just hit it. Takes an awful lot of confidence to take on that shot. So many would take.
Doesn't even take a touch. Just crushes it.
Well, that's a lovely piece of skill. It's Kuntala. And it leads to this shot. Well, that was the opportunity. That might be too critical, but
Leroy Jenkins. Good win. So that's the first step. We'll do more of these games to get some more clips, but that was a test.